Yeah, in that speech in 1852, Frederick Douglass, he talked about those founding principles, and he decried what he called the swelling vanity.
He said, how can I celebrate this day with my brothers and sisters in chains? So I hope you didn't get the impression that I thought he was defending.
No.
He was defending the Declaration and then criticizing white America and Christian churches. He took on the Christian church in Rochester, which was the birthplace of the NAACP. No, he was a real strong critic. I was trying to say patriotism and critiquing your country go hand in hand, in my view.
There's an interesting distinction here.
Go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. There's an interesting distinction running through this discussion, including the Frederick Douglass speech and the Gettysburg Address, that we take for granted on the 4th of July. And that's the distinction between the Declaration and the Constitution. Mm-hmm. David mentioned that the Gettysburg Address, Lincoln was making a shrewd reminder when he said 7 years. What's interesting to remember is to do the math. Now, this is 1863.
Yep.
7 years, 1863 minus 87 brings you not to the Constitution.
No.
It brings you, and this was a persuasive redefinition of the American founding by Lincoln at the time to address the kinds of concerns that Douglass had made. Douglass and Lincoln considered the Constitution fundamentally flawed, and so what Lincoln was inviting the country to celebrate was to celebrate the ideals in the Declaration. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, instead of to recast that moment, 1776, July 4th, as the founding of the American Republic, the heart of the ideals, instead of the Constitution.
Yeah, right.
And if we were to put everyone here to a quiz, what was the day and the date of the ratification of the American Constitution?
Oh, Constitution.
No, not just the year. The day. What was it? I'll bet nobody but David Kennedy in this room knows the right answer to that question.
And he doesn't either.
All right. So what this shows is how pervasively, how powerfully Lincoln succeeded in recasting. The fathers who brought forth this, the fathers were not the framers. The fathers were the founders, the authors of the Declaration.
Who were the patriots?
Not the framers.
Let me ask you a question.
You
asked the audience a great question. Let me ask you a question. When was the Declaration of Independence passed by Congress? What day?
July 2nd.
2nd. Adam said the 2nd should be fireworks and parades. But we ended up signing it on the 4th, so that's why we said.
But at the Kemp household, they do it both days.
We start on the 2nd.
Yeah.
Actually, we start in June.
So a 3-day break.